You translate it left, right, up, or down. You don't need to worry about this with music, because all that we worry about with music is period and amplitude, right? So far, this is what you've been exposed to. Right?
Yeah.
Amplitude is A. And then the period is 2 pi over k. Okay, so that's where we're sitting. Based on your knowledge of parent functions, how would I make a left and right translation?
Negative.
Where would I put that number? Remember parent functions.
Oh, yeah.
Which of these? Which of those gives you an x translation, left or right? The 5 or the 8? The 5, right? Because it's paired with the x?
Yeah.
Oh, the same thing here. Okay. Let me get a book to make sure I'm in line with their notation. Some people write it really well.
No, she just brings it on as a paper. Don't ask dumb questions.
Your book uses C.
C for X.
That's your X translation. And then, which of these is our Y translation? It's outside of those. Okay, so you got paired with the X versus outside of that. So this is your X translation, and this is your Y translation. Okay. Again, same format that you've seen before.
Gotcha.
Just a little note here. Do you want to write that with a negative or positive? Because we've always written negatives, right?
Yeah, you show that.
So to stay consistent.
I'm not nosing.
So this was a shift in which direction? Right. Remember, we're in opposite land here. Okay, so that's a shift right and up. The thing about this is it gets a little bit messy because you have so much going on. With the period change and the amplitude change and then shifting it. So you just need to go step by step. Boom, 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 boom. And you might have to write a few different graphs out in different colors. It helps, right, to get to the final one. So let's do a couple examples. So have I adjusted the amplitude or period?
No.
Okay, so what's the amplitude? 1 and the period? 2 pi, because this k value is 1, right?
Oh, yeah.
So 2 pi over 1, because we have a 1 here. So that is pretty standard, right?
Yeah.
And it would look like that. Standard sine curve. So that's addressing just sine of x. What happens if you move it pi units? Is that left or right?
Right.
Right. Okay, we're in opposite line here. Okay. So we move it pi units to the right. So this point is now right here. Okay, so you're newly translated to the right. Okay. And then, what does that mean? Nothing unit, we're in real land.
It's only opposite.
The same thing we've been dealing with all year. We're in opposite land here.
Oh.
So that's right, opposite of what happened, but this is the actual translation up or down. So we need to go plus 1 unit. Okay, that means this point will start here. And this is our final graph of that function. If you want to, of course, you can continue it. Right? But this is the shifted version. So I find it easiest to graph the main amplitude and period function and then shift it. Okay. Some of you might be more skilled in that. And so here's what we did. First, graph the amplitude and period. Okay. And then the second thing we did, we translate x direction, and the third thing we did was translate it into y. Okay. Those are the 3 different graphs. This one is red, blue, and our final answer. That is the graph of the function. So if you need to do that, that's fine. I do not mind. Yeah, no different than parent functions, you already know, just there's a little bit more going on with sine functions.
Right.
Is he telling them no just for a second?
Sure. The least scared.
I'm not.
Does the face of fear? You just go.
Ever since I came
Out there, just in the shop.
Okay, so I didn't adjust the amplitude and period in the last one, but here we will. give you an idea. This is it. This is everything put into one. This is all your steps.
What does that say? Is that an English?
That's a Greek letter.
It's that data. There's so many questions to
Okay, and then what's the bottom? What's the bottom?
2.
Okay.
Beta or theta?
Theta.
Oh, it's not even in that. It's far.
The PH. You can spend a day learning the Greek alphabet if you want.
Let's do it. That I won't. Greek alphabet.
You already know a lot of them, honestly. Greek letters you know. You don't know that one.
Oh, we should have.
Delta. Pi.
Data.
Any others?
Isn't there like gamma?
Yeah, there's gamma.
Have you learned it though?
No.
So we haven't used
I know
gamma. We haven't used lambda.
Okay.
Omega you might know.
Yeah.
Alpha, omega. Omega is the last. Okay, so you know a few so far. Okay, what is the amplitude? 4. Okay. These all in different colors for you. Period.
That's theta thingy over 2.
Okay, what is the number attached to theta?
2. 1. It's a 0. 1 over 2.
Thank you, it's 1/2.
1.
K is 1/2, right? So the period is 2 pi over 1/2. 2 pi over K, which is 4 pi. 2 divided by 1/2, right? 4.
This is good.
If that's where you should start. Scale it so that we can fit everything. So your period's 4 pi. The amplitude is 4. And then graph cosine. You know what cosine shape is.
It starts at the top.
Starts up here, goes down, and comes back up. Right. So we're going to cross here. Our minimum's going to be at inside.
Wait, is execute.
Thank you.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
I shorted myself. Okay, there's cosine from 0 to 4 pi with an amplitude of 4. It's not a parabola.
It's a phone.
Again, this is 4 cosine theta over 2. That's it.
Theta. I'm sorry.
All right.
How much does he give you for your construction class?
None,
Actually, not that much. It's mostly Jake.
which is bad enough. What's your x translation?
Plus or minus.
Minus pi, so left pi units. Now we're going to shift this pi units to the left, starting here. Okay, so take that point, shift it. If you need to do each one, you can. And you have your x translation right there. Right, so this function is cosine Theta over 2 plus pi. And then what's our y translation? Your y translation down 6. So now move down 6, right? There is your function.
I feel like I can understand.
Well, you should probably decide which one it is. Preferably the first. You'd actually understand it.
I don't understand the theta.
It's just the variable x. T.
Every single time.
So, there you go. And if you, again, if you wanted to, you could continue the same pattern, right?
Right, but that would just be next to
Questions? Be aware, so there is, so I posted a document for you on Classroom. If you want, this is a slightly different method to graph these. But again, I try to make it as easy as possible on you, so you shouldn't need it.
We should. We
Shouldn't. Be aware that this is, I'm asking you to do 1 through 4 on this sheet. But you might have to algebraically manipulate these to put them in the form that we're seeing. Okay, this one we'd have to distribute the 2. Correct? Okay, again, distribute. Okay, this 1/3 x minus power 3. You can use your numeric knowledge to manipulate. This one's good. Okay? So just be aware that you might have to manipulate those a little bit to make them match the format that I gave you. Okay?
1 through 4?
Yeah, that will be 1 through 4. I'm going to look at our schedule before I answer that question. Good?
Yes.
So, worksheet 1 through 4, right, posted there. And then from 6.5, I think I have one problem posted. Yeah. Plus the spiraling, so 3 and then 46, 48, 49, 51.
Oh, I think that's one problem. Not one problem.
Did you get this?
5 years of class. I need to see you graph one of these problems on either the worksheet or number 3. I think number 3 is a graphic one. But one of these I need to see it. I'll check you out, okay? Just to make sure that you're good. Your exit ticket is getting one of these problems done off of the worksheet.
Oh, just one of them?
One.
We got it wrong.
Then I'm gonna help you fix it. That's the point of me checking. Right?